Hey guys, welcome back. So this week has been hell on wheels. Literally. Haha, see what I did there? Anyway, you already read the title, and I'm gonna tell you what I thought, what I did, and everything else in between. So basically on Tuesday, I literally got stranded in a place in the middle of nowhere. Well, I'm not gonna mention the place. And I'm not going to talk about that in specific. I'm just going to talk about the process and something I realized quite quickly. So basically, meanwhile I was doing the whole it took so long to get it started, but that's not the point. I was alone for a bit because my partner had to go and get cable, and that scared me because I live in Florida in a Republican state, and it's quite scary. And right now the trans community as we know it is getting attacked. Not attacked, but just they are saying stuff about us that is not true, and it can damage a lot of us, in general. So I just want to conclude. I'm gonna put a clip right here. Maybe if I can find it. If not, I'm just gonna say it. I'm probably gonna say it right now. I don't know when it was. Something came out in a video or somewhere in between. This was a Republican person saying. Now I don't know if it was a politician, or some random person. I'm not claiming it was politics. I don't claim. But the thing they said was, well, trans women specifically have broad shoulders, deep voice, an apple, very hairy, everything that bone structure, I don't know, tall, things like that, a lot of beard, things like that. And it was quite surprising that, yes, they say that a lot, but then when they are confronted by a trans person like myself, they don't know I'm trans. And I'm not saying, oh, I can trick them or anything. I'm just saying they themselves say they can identify trans people. But then when they are put on the spot with some people, they don't. They don't know. And yes, I know this is just depending on the person. So, unfortunately, transition MTF depends on a lot of your genetics and when you transition. Now, yes, some people pass. I'm not saying I pass. I'm not saying that. I even see myself as not passable. Many people think I do, but I don't. And that's why I was scared. The reason why I think I don't pass, that's what made me scared, because I had to go and ask people for a cable jump. And that was scary for me because, as I just mentioned, I don't think I pass well. And that's why I was really scared to ask for cable. The other thing I noticed is that I was speaking, somebody was giving me cable. I don't know who it was, I don't remember who was the second person that I asked. But we were talking, right? And obviously we weren't talking about Republicans, but it was a topic that I didn't know. And I was quite surprised that he told me this. He was asking me, oh, who is this car, blah, 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 blah. I answered, and then he says, oh, I stopped because you were a female. And I asked him, oh, if I was a male, would it be any different? He said yes. And I said, how come? And they were like, oh, it's because if you're a male, you're like, you should know what to do. So I look at him, and at the end of the day, yes, I understand why. But at the end of the day, also, it's like, okay, riddle me that, right? I guess, I don't know. The fact that your gender is factor if they're helping you or not, it's a big deal, because I know guys, I know males that don't know anything about cars, and let's say they break down or whatever, they can't ask for help. Or they can, but most of the people will skip them or say, oh, you can do it by yourself because you're a guy. I stopped another person. This is like my 5th car that I stopped. And basically, it was horrendous because he was a MAGA supporter, like really Republican. On his truck, he had stickers saying he was Republican. Let's say names that I won't mention because I don't want this to be a political video, basically. But it's not to do with politics. I don't care. But I didn't notice until whatever. And he came to the window and told me to do whatever, and then says, oh, a cutie like you, this is all in Spanish, by the way. Oh, a cutie like you shouldn't be here by herself. And I said, why? Well, I'm by myself. And he said, well, you should call your husband because obviously you don't know how to fix it, and whatever. Like, apparently I can't do it by myself because I'm a woman. No, I'm not claiming I'm a cis woman, but I'm for safety, obviously. I said, oh, he's coming in an hour or so. So he was giving me butter for like, 10 minutes. He actually gave me his number and he asked me on a date there and there. It was really scary. I refused the date, obviously. I said that right now I'm just working on my career and everything. It's true though. And it was scary. And the fact that he also made a lot of sexist comments towards me. Not only that I can't do it if I don't have a husband. He also mentioned a lot of stuff that I don't remember, and I'm not gonna mention here because obviously I don't wanna become, whole limits on that. Before the last car I stopped, he knew a little bit. Like, he was not a mechanic, but he knew about cars, like a fanatic. And at that point, he was like, oh, you flooded the battery of the engine, whatever the fuck it is. And I said, why? And he's like, oh, because, and he gave me so many samples, and then he's like, and we were talking like, oh, can you fix it? He said, yes, okay, he gives me cable, whatever. Then comes back to me and says, example number 350 in this video. Oh, I like a woman in distress. My eyes went like, listen, the fact that you say I'm in distress, no, I am not in distress. I just want to get the fuck out of it. That's the difference. The other thing I noticed is guys sexualize fucking everything. You break down, they sexualize that because I don't know why. You can start a car, they sexualize that. I don't know, like, you could literally be cooking and it will sexualize that. I don't know, man. It's like, I didn't even know that was a thing. So, my husband shows up, and I'm really happy because I don't need to ask for help anymore. But ended up that I literally couldn't even get it started. Like, there was no way we were gonna get out of there. And I was so scared because I was like, oh no. I didn't know if it was me, if, you would blame yourself, by the way. I still blame myself. And I don't know. It's pretty creepy. Here's a video on how everything turned out. Yeah, that was a short clip on how the progress went. Um, Something I learned in all this experience: just be careful on who you ask. Always look around your surroundings, and if you are not safe and you were like me that you couldn't even fucking get something turned on, just stay in your car, don't wander off. Just stay in your car, be safe, contact whoever you want. Um, Something I'm gonna tell you: the police is not gonna do shit about it, so don't even try them. Um, it's funny because one of the people that helped me was from the county, Miami-Dade County, and they couldn't even help me. So that says a lot. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you don't get into my situation, and I hope that you're safe and doing great. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.